Hi guys, assalamu alaikum. This is Arif. In this video we are going to see how we can print the variables as the pointers, and by that we mean that how we can print actually the address of the variables. So first we are going to see that in C, and then we are going to see that in C++. So right now we are going to see first in a C program, and this is a C program in which we are reading the contents of an input file, and the input file name is test.txt, and we are going to open it with this function. And on this code line we have given the program the output file name, and the output file name we are going to open with the same function to write the output of our program into that. And after that I have defined a string variable here, and this is an int variable, and this string variable we are going to use inside this for loop on this fgets function to take out the contents of our input file, store those into this line string variable, and along with that we are going to increase the line numbers as well, which we have defined here. And after that we are going to print those lines which are strings and the line numbers which are the integers. And after that we are going to close these input and output files as well, and this is our complete program. So here actually we are going to print the addresses of our two variables. This is the integer variable, and we are going to use an ampersand sign here, and this is a string variable, and we are going to use an ampersand sign here as well to print it as a pointer, or to print the address of these variables, these two variables. On this code line we are going to store the values of these variables in our output file, and using this code line we are going to store those addresses into our output file as well. So this is our complete program. This is the input file to the program, 2 lines, and now let's build and run this program. So we can see first line, its line number. This is the address of this line, this integer where it is stored, and this is the address of the memory location where this string is stored. Same way this string is stored here, and this integer is stored here. So the integers have the same address, and the strings are also getting stored one by one on the same address. So this is the way actually we can print out our variables, the integers or the strings, as the pointers. And also there is one more way as well, and that is we can define variables, some pointer variables. So here we are going to define this integer variable, and we are going to make it equal to this line number, and this actually we are going to use here. So we have defined another pointer variable, and we are going to use this ampersand along with this variable. Same way what we can do here is we can define another pointer variable here, and then we can use another pointer variable and make it equal to this ampersand. So this is for the strings, and this is for the and here we are going to make it equal to this one, take its value. And after that, instead of using this line in order to print its address or print the pointer, we can use this line. Same way, instead of using this line print out the pointer, we can use this one. So the same output we can see. So this is pretty much the pointers in the C, and now we are going to see pointers in a C++ program. So this is a C++ program on the same pattern, in which we are going to define here, give the program here our input file name, and we are going to open that file using the iostream to read its contents. And here we have defined the name of our output file name, and using the OF stream we are going to open that file to write into that file our program output. Here we have defined a string variable line, and here we have defined an integer variable and initialize that. And after that we are going to use this getLine function inside this for loop to take out the contents of our input file, store those into this line variable, and along with that we are going to increase these line numbers as well. And after that we are going to print out the line numbers and the line strings, and we are going to print out those two, the integer and the string variables as the pointers here using this ampersand. And this is going to give us the value of those the addresses of those variables. Same way we are going to store those values into an output file, and we are going to store their addresses into an output file as well. So this is our complete program. Actually, I can show you the way we are going to close these input and output files as well. So this is our complete program to print out the variables with the values and print out those variables as pointers as well. So we can see the address of this one string, and this integer's address is this one. So the integers are getting stored into this address, and the strings into these addresses, the same address. Same way in this program too. So here we are printing out these addresses directly, but we can define variables as well to print those out. So here I am creating another variable, giving it this one, and here I am creating another string variable and giving it this value. And inside this for loop we are going to create two pointers, and to these pointers the way we are going to assign these values is like this, using this ampersand. And to this pointer as well we are going to assign this value, this ampersand, which is going to be this one. And after that, in order to print out, what we can do is we can use this line, we can skip this line, and we can use this line. So these values are now going to, variables are now going to give us the pointers, because these are defined as pointers, this one. So this is the way we can actually print out the variables as pointers. So we can see the values and the pointers. So the pointers are actually the addresses once we are going to print out the variables as pointers. So thank you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Have fun.